person whom is supposed to be presumed innocent under the law, under the Constitution, Article 28, 3A, that you are innocently proven guilty, or unless you confess under a competent court. Now, if you look at the videos, Sydney was bundled like a thief onto that police wagon. We want a strategy from the police, from the government, what they're going to do about future incidents. Because I think we buried him yesterday on a Heroes Day because we knew he should mark the end of mob justice. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I rise on the matter of national importance under Rule 56(1) of our Rules of Procedure. Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members, yesterday we laid to rest a young man, 27 years old, in Sirongo. His name is Sydney Gongodyo Giabi, a rugby player with the Uganda Rugby Cranes and the Black Pirates Rugby Club. Right Honorable Speaker, this one is not an isolated incident. He was killed on Friday on some suspicion, which was not proved. He was beaten, killed by the people that he plays to represent out of this country. Year in, year out, on average we lose 1,000 people, according to the police crime report. In 2023 we lost 1,039 people. 2024 we lost 1,019 people. And just last year we lost 950 people. That's according to the annual report of the police crime report. It is my prayer, Right Honorable Speaker, because what happened to Sydney can happen to any of us here. It may not happen to the Speaker, he has security, but any of us walking around the street, anyone shouting thief without any proof, and you're lynched by those who represent here. My prayer, Right Honorable Speaker, because I want to move also under Rule 56(6), that we give the members of Parliament here, because it says we can talk about 15 minutes. We condemn mob justice in very strong terms. My second prayer is that the Minister of Internal Affairs gives us a report within 7 days of what is happening in terms of investigations. My third prayer, Right Honorable Speaker and members, is that we know, because the challenge usually is the response time, can we have a strategy by the government on response times? You're called, the police is called, and they come 3 hours later, 4 hours later. And then the person whom is supposed to be presumed innocent under the law, under the Constitution, Article 28, 3A, that you are innocently proven guilty, or unless you confess under a competent court. Now, if you look at the videos, Sydney was bundled like a thief onto that police wagon. We want a strategy from the police, from the government, what they're going to do about future incidents. Because I think we buried him yesterday on a Heroes Day because we knew he should mark the end of mob justice. My final request, Right Honorable Speaker and members, because the challenge is that 25%, according to the records, 25% of the murders reported are the ones that are pushed forward to court and prosecuted. Over 4,000 cases and only 1,000 is processed to its logical conclusion. I'm requesting, because we're trying to make mob justice as discouraging as possible. Some people also know, many of our Ugandans don't know that mob justice is actually illegal. But because I've experienced that pain, and as Council Mpanga once advocated for a nervous system where we feel each other's pain, many of us have lost that feeling. You feel that every thief is guilty, or every suspect is already guilty. Many are not. Many are just victims of circumstances. So I'm requesting that in a way you make it prohibitive. Can we have a public trial? As it happened with the case of Uganda versus Christopher. Through that process, we got to know so many things. Even those who are not lawyers got to understand what actually happens in a courtroom. So I request on behalf of the rugby community, I must declare that I have an interest because I serve as the Vice President of Uganda Rugby Union, and that is one of our members. So I have to declare that interest. But I request that this House openly condemns this particular trend of events. I beg to submit, Right Honorable.
Thank you, honorable members. It's very painful. A young man, very promising, didn't know anything about theft, and very, very tragic to lose a life in such circumstances. It reminded us, somebody wrote about similar mob justice in Uganda, and the area MP is here, several years ago, where a young man was sent by the parent to go and buy. The father sent him to the nearby shop, not far away from Honorable Kaluya's home, to go and buy something in the evening. And the young man decided to look for his mother, who had left a long time, to escape from home. They could not find him. The parents went on those who were suspected in Uganda here. 3 people were suspected to be witch doctors, that they could have killed the boy. Those 3 people were killed. Even police, they overpowered police, they killed the 3 people. After a few days, they had the news that the young man was with the mother. How do you administer justice to those who killed? And just until recently, I think some of them, most of the people were, just until recently, I think some of them, most of the people were arrested. Some were given about 10 years or 15 years. But is that adequate? How do you take the law into your hands? And these days, as I said, it is just enough to say wuyo, 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 and they will pounce on you. Even the speaker is not safe. Because security has also the limit. They can stone you from the car. And the speaker also walks. So everyone is threatened. Prime Minister, what comment they have to say about this undertaking by the Ministry of Internal Affairs? It's a bit of reassurance. It's very painful. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker and members. I want first of all to thank our son, Oranya, for bringing this matter here. Right Honorable Speaker, it is painful that we have lost such a young man at such a tender age. Just like that, I want to use this microphone on behalf of government to condemn the acts of mob justice. Right Honorable Speaker, at one time I witnessed, when I was traveling from Kakumiro to Mubende, somewhere they killed a young man who was a coffee middleman. He had his small weighing scale in Kavera, and then they said that was a thief, because thieves had stolen that area a day before. Just like that, we lost a young man. So, members, we need to condemn this act with the strongest terms possible. And I want to direct the Ministry or the Minister of Internal Affairs to come up with a report so that we can debate this matter, because it is big. All of us are not safe. Our relatives are not safe. Mr. Speaker, you may be safe for now. What about tomorrow? What about your relatives? What about your voters? And so this matter is quite big. So on behalf of government, I want to commit that we shall, using the police and all security agencies and intelligence, try to make sure that we stamp out this act of mob justice. And the culprits should be brought to book. And this must stop. So, Right Honorable Speaker, once again, I want to direct that the Ministry of Internal Affairs comes with a report. so that we have this debated at length. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Chirumira. You were not, I think the same thing was raised by the MP, Honorable Julius. So that's the MP who, the area member of parliament. So you want to repeat the same?
No, just...
Okay.
yeah.
We shall have a time to debate this all.
Okay. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Julius Nachi, MP Budadiri East. The matter I was to raise is exactly what he has raised. Although I was to go a step ahead, I'd wanted a resolution of this House that we urge government to ensure a fair and speedy trial of the suspects through a public court at the scene of crime, just like it happened in Gaba during the killing of the kindergarten children.
I think that will be part of the, when we are debating the report.
Okay, thank you.
The undertaking by the Prime Minister is not a light one. I think that is deep. Honorable Chirumira.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, in South Africa, there is a wave of xenophobic attack where nationals in South Africa are pouncing on foreign nationals, beating them up and killing them up. It has affected so many Ugandans, and the Ugandan community in South Africa is so huge, it's across the entire country. As of yesterday, a citizen of South Africa was killed. I think he's a Songa, because he could not speak Zulu. The Zulus pounced on him and killed him. Now, if they can kill their own because they don't speak a language, it's definitely possible that Ugandans in South Africa are at risk. And my prayer, Right Honourable Speaker, is for the office of the Prime Minister and the line ministries to reach out to the leadership of the Ugandan community in South Africa and find out the current status quo. 2, for the government of Uganda to repatriate Ugandan citizens stuck in South Africa. Because as of yesterday, many Ugandans were at the embassy in Pretoria looking for documents to come back home. And then finally, Right Honourable Speaker, for the Ugandan embassy in South Africa to process travel documents for Ugandans who have the means to come back to their country. Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker.
Thank you very much. Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Right Honourable Speaker and members, while at home some 2-3 days back, one of my daughters brought me a clip when a Ugandan was being asked by a gang of people. I think that clip has moved almost to everybody here. And he said, "I'm from Uganda. Why are you doing our business?" So I took trouble to find out from our foreign mission in Pretoria, who are doing everything possible as we speak now to make sure that Ugandans who are in South Africa are secure. But that one is not enough. And you are aware we have not been having cabinet. We were shown in the other day, the day after yesterday. And the Minister of Foreign Affairs, apart from the others, is not yet sworn in. So I think I will undertake as a Prime Minister and lead of government business in Parliament to do something so that our Ugandans in South Africa are safe. So I promise that we are going to get ministers handed over today and tomorrow in the morning before the budget. And then maybe if you can give me 1 or 2 minutes tomorrow in the House, either before the budget or after, I will give you an update. But I want to condemn the act because we are all Africans. We have South Africans who are here. And we have been respecting them. And Right Honorable Speaker, because we usually say life first. Before any endeavor, isn't it? And so, colleagues, I want to end by saying that as Africa.
Honorable Zambali, I am afraid we know each other, but we need to close this. You know how much I know.
Just briefly, Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to notify this August House about the
7 to 9 a.m. All MPs, Lugogo. Don't say you don't know. The contact person is here, Honorable Lino Ngompek. Very soon you will know the benefits of belonging to the sports arena. Clerk?
Item number 5, adjournment.